coincidentally, the tat is up next. And that's coincidental for a bunch of reasons. One is it's next to the ring. Two is that it's the only other one with a modified receiver with the medium removed for the same reason. The medium hit a resonant frequency, so I just disconnected it. So it's just low and high. If you hit medium, it just stays on low. Also coincidental because, I was saying I think Lewis only did 2 fans all day, but he actually did 3. This was his 3rd. So yeah, lots of coincidences there. And I think other than myself, Matt was the most efficient at hanging fans. Charlie was quick and good at it, but he would sometimes take breaks and spend time goofing off. Matt was just serious and got stuff done. Lewis was serious and got stuff done, but he just he couldn't use splicing. He had to do soldering and EDM just in case there's a difference. Nope. Let's go to high. Yeah, I was just splicing lead wires into down rods, just using electrical tape. Lewis insisted on soldering with heat shrink tubing, which is much more professional and a much better way to do it. Just it didn't bother me either way. So that moves to me. I can feel it right here. I'm not even going to get up if I don't have to. This was new in the box, by the way. Okay. Yeah, while they were here, I spent most of the time, I didn't hang many fans while they were here. I spent the time doing prep work so that they could hang the fans. So like, for example, they decided they were going to hang a fan. I would find all the parts for that fan, and I would go and find or cut and paint a down rod of the appropriate length and finish, and I would, be doing all the stuff, so all they had to do was stay in the room, put the fan together, and put it on the ceiling. And also, sometimes programming the remotes was a 2-man job, and if it was, then I would help with that. So I was on the ground, moving around, like ground here and ground downstairs in the warehouse and everything else most of the time when they were hanging fans. And then Matt and Charlie left. And Lewis and I kept hanging fans, and that's when I started doing more stuff up on the ladder. And Lewis and I got the Palisades about half done, and Lewis had to leave. And I finished the Palisades, I think, the next morning. So I wasn't counting that as one of his 3. I think Lewis's 3 were the Heron. I know the Heron was his pet project. He did a great job. The Progress, this little Tat, and the Palisades. Matt and Charlie did so many, I don't know all of them. I'd have to really look and see. We all worked on the Phil Rich because the Phil Rich had some problems pop up. So I know all 3 of us worked on the Phil Rich over time. I think Charlie did the Hunter Studio. Matt and Charlie together. Charlie started it and Matt finished it. Charlie mostly did the Mistral Tat because he loved it. But I had to help him with some tricky stuff. Okay, we'll do the next one.